man. You know what I'm saying? Right here in the city, Memphis, man. Shout out Big Wall Dog, man.
Come on, man.
What's going on,
no love
man.
in the city, man. Tell them we everywhere with this shit, man. Come on, man. Shout out to that dog, man.
Putting that work in,
man.
Trap girl.
Keep doing your thing, bro. Hey,
on God.
That shit go everywhere. I'm telling you.
100.
Shout out to No Love, dog.
100. Appreciate it.
No love.
But yeah, man, this our front door. And one of our latest interviews, I was telling them how, you know, my brother, he had an anger problem because, you know, him and my mama, you know, my mama take the game and sell it. You know, she might need the money. Tell him she gonna buy it again. And, you know, whoopings and shit, bro, falling through the window, cutting himself and shit like that. All that led him up into robbing. You know what I'm saying?
So he would get a whooping and fall through the window?
Yeah, this window right here, I remember like it was yesterday. This window right here.
That window right there?
Yeah. She was whooping him like right there in the front room. And it was right here. He fell, you know what I'm saying? This plastic now, but it was glass. He fell through and I remember him, you know what I'm saying, mad as hell from this shit. And it's like ever since then, you know, shit transition.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.
No love.
What's poppin', man?
You know what I'm saying? We done did a lot in the H, you know what I'm saying? We done put a lot of work in Texas. You know what I'm saying? From Texas to Fort Worth, Houston to Fort Worth. Where we at right now?
Man, we in Memphis right now, man. We on Tudweiler, right over here by Northside, you know what I'm saying? This is where I grew up in, man, you know what I'm saying? We at the crib where, you know, my brother caught his robbery charges, his first charges, you know what I'm saying? You know, personally, me, I feel like this is where it all started it. We had a childhood, but when it comes to the music and, you know, the transition, this is where it started it, you know what I'm saying? This is what birthed everything from this location, you know what I'm saying?
Let's check it out.
Let's do it. Yeah, man, so, you know, back in the day, man, cars and shit used to run up through here, motherfuckers standing outside, you know, motherfuckers standing outside, posted all day, you know, everything you can think of, man, go on in this hood, you know what I'm saying? You know, niggas done died on their block, teddy bears, you know, this shit done washed away now, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, this is where it all started, man. We on Memphis ground right now. But this the crib right here.
This your old crib?
Yeah, this our old crib, man. I was probably like, the 4th grade, 5th grade, something like that, you know what I'm saying? And this was our crib, you know what I'm saying? It was my mama, her friend, she had kids, so my mama kids and her kids, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Auntie
so
Lady.
it was 2 of y'all living together?
Yeah, my mama and her friend, and both of their kids, all of us were staying in this house together. You know what I'm saying? My mama couldn't afford this house, this rent by herself.
I was gonna say this house looked big, like y'all had some money.
Right, most definitely. Come on, man, let me show you where it's at. This the hill right here we used to play on. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole lot of history, man, on these steps and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, homeboys and shit come over here, want to fight one-on-one. We come out the curve, you know what I'm saying? We come out the curve on a nigga ass tune.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this our front door. And one of our latest interviews, I was telling them how, you know, my brother, he had an anger problem because, you know, him and my mama, you know, my mama take the game and sell it. You know, she might need the money. Tell him she gonna buy it again. And, you know, whoopings and shit, bro, falling through the window, cutting himself and shit like that. All that led him up into robbing. You know what I'm saying?
So he would get a whooping and fall through the window?
Yeah, this window right here, I remember like it was yesterday. This window right here.
That window right there?
Yeah. She was whooping him like right there in the front room. And it was right here. He fell, you know what I'm saying? This plastic now, but it was glass. He fell through and I remember him, you know what I'm saying, mad as hell from this shit. And it's like ever since then, you know, shit transition. But this where he caught his first robbery charge. This shit made the news. It was in the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? They robbed a pizza man. And, you know, behind this door right here, you know, bruh closed the door and stood behind it like this here. And I'm in the kitchen. But when the police came, you know what I'm saying? Before they came, I had to ride down the street on a bike.
So hold on, how did that robbery happen? Like, he closes the door and like...
They robbed the pizza man right here. When they ordered
So they upped it on the pizza man?
Yeah, when they ordered the pizza and he pulled up, once he got up here, they came around the back of the house. From both ways. Up guns on him, right here at the door. But my brother went out here. He was on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Get closer, RealToon?
Yeah, so he was on the inside when this shit happened. So yo, this shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
She was tragic.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wild that he would do that at his house though.
Right, not thinking. You know what I'm saying? He was so used to already robbing in the neighborhood.
Right.
So this was just another victim. You know what I'm saying? But this the one that stuck. You know what I'm saying? They robbed a lot of motherfuckers, but this one stuck. You know what I'm saying?
So after y'all leave this crib, right?
Right,
1, 2, 3, 4, Tutwiler.
right.
Where do y'all go?
We moved on the other side, man. We moved to like North Memphis.
North Memphis.
You know what I'm saying? Over there where Boogie and them live at. You know what I'm saying? We ended up moving over that way. You know what I'm saying? But this was the beginning, man. This the stepping stone. This where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 Tutwiler. We rolling.
We rolling.
Go on, holler at the camera, bro. Let them folks know what's up with No Love, man.
City, man. He been, he come, man. Back in a couple years ago, man. Come through, pull up, bad self. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the cut back there, couple, man. Serve me, man. I want no, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
He want to smoke, man. Come on. He been doing that shit, pulling up in the hood. Yeah.
Real Memphis shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We in Frayser right now, man. You know what I'm talking about? In the Bay with it, man. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Every corner, every block, man. I'm all across this motherfucker, man. No love, man. No love. Come on, walk in the store with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Mob with me.
Marvin with No Love. All right, so
Get on the camera. Go ahead and speak your piece. See what you want to say to the camera, bro.
Black with it.
It's real love.
Shout out to
Undying love, bro. Undying love, bro.
Shit, Memphis shit.
Memphis shit, man.
Memphis shit.
Yes, sir. It's going
Orange
down.
Mound, but it's out here.
Orange line,
Yeah, Orange Mound, but it's out here.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Mount Belline.
Yeah. Hey, when we walking this way, try to get in front of us and like get that back pedal shot. Like, hey, No Love, hold on. Let in the room. I'm out here in Memphis, Tennessee. We at the legendary Makita's, you know what I'm saying, homemade butter cookies. This is actually the place where Young Dolph took his last breath. He was ordering cookies, supporting the black-owned business. And we had to see what those cookies was about. You know what I'm saying? I had to personally. You know what I'm saying? My boy No Love, he done brought me out here to Memphis. And so it wouldn't be a Memphis trip without Makita's cookies.
It's the owner of Makita Cookies. How you doing, man?
I'm glad to meet you, man. Maurice, man.
Yeah, they call me No Love, man.
Right on. Nice to
I
meet
don't
you,
know if
man.
You never heard I got a brother named Finesse 2 times.
Oh, yeah, you know I heard it hit him.
Oh yeah. So, you know, we just came by the man up. You know what we want, you know. We want the thing, man. Let me check these out over here. Let me get my camera to check this out.
Action.
Damn, man, this legendary, man. This where it happened to Dogfish out right here. His favorite cookie was the chocolate cookies, you know what I'm saying? This is my first time here experiencing this, and I'm finna get his favorite cookie. Man, this, I ain't gonna lie, my heart, you know what I'm saying, beating kind of fast right here, man, but this where it happened at. I like that picture right there. That's the edge out there, you know. Edge out there make history, man. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
thank you for stopping by, man. Let's leave out that picture on the wall, man. Somebody mailed it to us out of Buffalo, New York, man.
It's real.
Just mailed it to us.
That's hard.
Just mailed it to us. Hey, I got 3 of his favorite cookies in there, man.
Man, I appreciate that.
I appreciate
so
you,
much.
man. Thank you for stopping
so
by.
much. Thank you so much. Anything you want to ask me to?
I do. So as a black-owned business, you know, I see that it says since 1999.
Yes, sir.
Have you had your brick and mortar that long?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Been now since 1999, man.
So, even in times like this, right? Recessions, depressions, the financial crisis of 2007. How have you been able to survive as a brick and mortar company off cookies?
Yeah, but believe it or not, you know, my wife used to have that same problem, man, because the bills used to pile up, and she was wondering how we was gonna pay them, you know. And I would tell her, you know, whatever you do, don't stop baking. And we kept on baking,
Amen.
chop them down, kept on baking, chop them down before you know it, the bills paid, you know. And so the bottom line is, whatever you do, don't stop baking.
Right. That part. What would your advice be for like a young entrepreneur who they wanted to be? You know, when you want to go into the culinary field, I don't want to say it's frowned upon, but a lot of people don't really understand it. You know what I mean? So what would your advice be to a young entrepreneur who wanted to get into that field?
All right, well, my advice would be, you know, if it's something that you really want to do, hey, go for it. No matter what's in front of you, keep on pushing. Because if it's something you want to do, hey, go for it, man.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
What give you the heart to still and I know you won't give me the answer like, I just want to continue, but I want a deeper answer like what really give you the heart to still be right here in this place where it's so violent, where it's been years and years of just, destruction of what we've been seeing, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What give you the heart to say, I know this tragedy happened, I'm gonna stick my feet in the ground?
Well, believe it or not, man, we've been here for 25 years, man. And Young Dolph been coming for over 10 years, man. He loved coming here. He been coming, like I said, he been coming for 10, man, he loved it. He'll wait on some cookies, we'll bake him some. But he never came in a camouflage car until that day,
Okay.
Until that day. But we've been here, man, for 25 years, and so this is home. Even after the tragedy happened, you had the Facebook bullies on there, trying to talk bad about us, and so we was contemplating not opening back up. But we've been here so long, it was like.
But like, do you ever like fear for your life? Like when you leaving and coming, I see you closing the shop down, and do you ever think twice about it, or you just what give you that heart and urge to just come do your business and leave without thinking twice? 'Cause you're not with nobody.
Really? Yes, sir. Well, see, me being a black man, I know I'm in America. I know I'm in America, and so the black man is a target, and so I got love for black folks because I know my past. I know where we come from. I know who we are. Ain't nobody in the world like us, man. Right. Everybody in the world come from black folks. We were the first people on the planet. Wasn't nobody here but us. And so, but being in the black neighborhood, man, I love black folks. But like you said, man, if you ain't on the moon, you ain't safe.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Man, I wish you well.
Right on, man. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Thank you so much.
Really, though?
Yeah, man. Which one of these Dolph favorite?
That chocolate chip, man. He loved them, man.
But it looked like on the picture he had the butter in his hand.
He waited on them cookies that day. He did a video, as a matter of fact. He did a commercial for them.
You said something that I wanted to address. And my bad, NoLove. I didn't mean to cut you off. But you said something that I wanted to address because you like the Facebook bullies. Like, why would someone? It's already hard enough for black business. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Why would someone like want to? You know what? I don't understand that. I don't get that part.
Man, like I said, we've been in America. We've been taught divide and conquer, man. We've been taught to hate each other. And so, when like you said, when the tragedy happened, folks talking about a cookie store. That was it right there. Cookie store. What he doing at a cookie store? Right. But yeah, man, he loved Makitas. Right. Yeah, he loved Makitas, man. We love that young brother, man.
No, for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, I'm really glad that we came here. You know what I'm saying? This was necessary, and I appreciate you, giving a little knowledge of self.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I know it ain't Black History Month.
Hey,
you know
man,
what I'm saying?
Every day with me, man.
Yeah, man. Highly necessary. You hear me?
Right on.
No love.
No love. Makita's cookies, man.
Really, y'all take it down.
All right.
Raw and uncut.
Bruh. My bad, P. I ain't mean to cut you. Let pop, man. Let pop it, man. We in the city, man. Memphis, man. You know what I'm talking about? Frayser, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. What's going on, man? Oh, he count money. He count money. Come on, mob with me, man. We in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the NoLove chips outside, but Memphis, we got the rap snacks, We got the rap snacks, you know what I'm saying? In other cities, they got the big containers, we got the smaller junk. But all this shit working, man. NoLove gotta grab him one of these. You know what I'm saying? Everything platinum, man. Ain't nothing wrong with some old donkey sticks, man. NoLove, love them donkey sticks, man. You know what I'm saying? Grab me some chocolate. Hey, give me five packs of BLK wine. Real street nigga, man. Food stamps, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing this shit home, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't fucked up, but we gonna spend these food stamps, man. Real street nigga, man. No love. Gave me 5 on. All right. Pay for this right here with these, and then pay cash with these. Right here. Yeah, do that like that. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? No love, man. Yeah, I'm gonna handle it. I got cash for them. Huh. That's for these. Appreciate it. 100. Let's do it. They move outside. What's up? I'm making sure he on point. That's all it is. Huh, fuck it, pay with this. Fuck this shit. Fuck them fools down, man. We got Mayans. All the way in Memphis, man. Shout out RealToon, man. We got Mayans. You know what I'm saying? We ain't fucked up bad. We gonna use the food stamp card later. Appreciate it. Let's do it. All right, so look, man, we in Frayser right now, man. You know, the glow side of the city, you know what I'm saying? Glow put on, you know what I'm saying? No fumbles. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all the hood, man. Come on, man. Just do a little walking, man. You know, you in the Frayser side of the city, man. Shout out EZ. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas post up back here serving all day. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, you know, ain't nothing but trash and TVs back here. You know, niggas trapping every day, man. You know what I'm saying? But we in Frayser right now. We at the EZ store. You know what I'm saying? No love, just went in the hood store, man, and shop. So, yeah, man, this where it's at, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Raleigh on the other side, so we in Frayser. You know, Big Boogie and them, you know, Red Room, shout out Red Room, they on the other side. You know, but this the side, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, what you got? What's up, Toon?
Hey, where the sign at? So niggas know, like,
Which sign?
Any sign that
here.
people will know we are in Memphis.
Yeah, let's walk to the east.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say you just recreated a scene that you just...
I know recreating, and I ain't number one Memphis, man. One city. Slow it.
Car with one light.
Now the EZ sign gone. That motherfucker usually be right here. That bitch gone though. The EZ sign gone. It usually be right here, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the Pizza Hut and shit like that down the street right here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, this the block. You know what I'm saying? You know, I done stayed on every side of the city, man, so this just one side, you feel me? I done stayed on every side of the city, this just one side, you feel me? You know? Cars pulling up, niggas 12 deep in one car, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Memphis right now, man, on Frayser Boulevard, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out Glow Money, man, she put on for Frayser, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. New shit, man, coming soon, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Stay tuned, now. Brr. You see good? Hey, man. I'm gone, man. Appreciate that love, homie. Real talk. Love, bro. Say no more. Stamp that. 100. 100. No love. Them boys trapping, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a gang. They don't give a fuck about no police. Hey, none of that shit.
Hit the window down.
Huh?
Bitches out here, all that shit, man. Come on, man. Say it, man.
Who the sit out
Man,
there?
we be out here thugging, man. We out here thugging every day, selling this shit. Easy. Yeah. Huh?
12 o'clock at night, man.
It's time to make some money. Yeah. Hey, you don't smell it? Yeah, money out here, man. Number money, man. Every day, all day shit.
Say no more. 100, we gone, bro. We gone. You all right, ain't it? You all right, though? Yeah, come on, get the autograph. You got a pen? Tell Auntie to look in up Percy. Look at that pen right there.
How did this ball
Oh. Oh, hold it right here.
Like a little down. No.
You got a pen, I can sign it for you.
I don't have one.
You ain't got one? How you doing?
Oh, hi.
I'm no love. I'm no
Okay.
love. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me get a picture.
We get a picture. You know what I'm saying? Lady caught me at the store, get her a picture. You gonna do the FaceTime joint?
Huh? I don't know how to do
I'm finna
that.
show it to you. Do it like this.
Yeah.
Turn it back like this. There you go. Yeah. Screen no love. Say no love.
No love.
All right, good.
All right, thank you.
All right, how that gas tank looking? Come here, let's see how our gas tank looking, man. I don't know. Auntie, what you need in there? You need something in there? Show our gas tank, show our gas tank. What you on?
Almost a half.
Okay then. I can't just come through the hood and don't do nothing. Huh, here go you a dub.
Oh, thank you.
Put that
so
in the
much.
put that in the gas.
Thank you,
Put
no
that in the
love.
gas tank. Be cool.
Appreciate it. Yes,
All right,
sir.
100. One more time, no love, one time. No love. All right then. All right, we gone, man. We gone. All right, what's poppin', man? It's your boy No Love, man. I just came down Frayser Boulevard, crossovers and crossing. You know what I'm saying? We at the shop right now. R.I.P. Joe Vita, man. You know, I had my grandmama, her sister. You know what I'm saying? Her name was Joe Vita. She raised my mama. You know, my grandmama, she was on drugs, and you know that's a long story, but this was my auntie building. You know what I'm saying? Before she died. You know, beauty salon in the front, and then in the back, you know, they were cooking food and they was gambling. She had like some slot machines. Then they had the little playing a little radio. You put the quarters in, and you know, it played the music. You know what I'm saying? So you know, this is where my mama spent a lot of time at doing her. My mama was a hairstylist. You know what I'm saying? And I used to come here after school a lot, and they used to give me 5s and 10s for my A's and B's. You know what I'm saying? But I spent a lot of time up here. R.I.P. Joe Vita. You know what I'm saying? That was my auntie, and you know, real business-minded type lady. You know, she raised my mama, so that's probably where we get it from. You know what I'm saying? But I want to walk y'all around the back and show y'all the back side, but it's real history right here. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Joe Vita's, man. No love. Let's walk around the back, man, so I can show y'all where we had these cookouts at. All right. So she had the tent setting up over on this side. You know where that open space at. She had the tent sitting out there with the food cooking. You know what I'm saying? All right, so man, we at my auntie shop, Joe Vita's. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna show y'all the back side. You know. Right over here in this open section, that's where she had the tents, and you know that's where they sold the food at. But it was a lot of traffic going on out here back in the day. But my auntie owned this building before she died. She had her face on the side, but they removed the paint. Come on, walk back here with me. Let me show y'all where we was cooking at. Joe Vita's, R.I.P. Joe Vita's. She had the sign right here. You know what I'm saying? You know the parades through the middle of the street and shit like that. You know, she was a big part of all that going on. You know, she was a big community lady. You know, but this is where the business started. As you can see, they didn't redesign this, but they still using it like a hair salon. You know what I'm saying? This was the back. This where the food and all that get cooked at. You know what I'm saying? My auntie ran a full business, and you know her name, it live on. You know, that's where the business started at. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Joe Vita, R.I.P. Roslyn, that's my grandma. You know, and I got other uncles and aunties, you know, too. But this where it's at, man. You know, it's real heartfelt, man. It feel good for me to be here in my city, in Memphis, you know, revealing, you know, the family history, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we finna get to this next stop, man. Y'all stay tuned. No love. Man, you know what I'm saying? I got my brother here with me, Ram with me, I got Toon with me, you know what I'm saying? We finna put their work in. But Ram, get them folks a little history, man, on No Love and just your experience of, you know, growing up around a nigga and just how it is now.
Man, really this a long ass conversation. Like, I can't even wrap this shit up on some quick shit, but like in a nutshell, like, you know what I'm saying? This my day one nigga, like, I'm talking about like my day one nigga, like from the sandbox type shit, like 7, 8 years old type shit, you know what I'm saying? But the mind that elevated into, you know what I'm saying, a cold motherfucker, cause he always been cold with his mind, whether it's music or whether nigga writing a book or coming up with a speech or that mind always had some words for your ass. And then he gonna make a motherfucker listen, so even if he gotta get violent, he gonna make your ass pay attention, but he gets a message behind it, like you ain't listen, bro. Like even when me and him get into it be because, bro, you ain't listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like pay attention sometimes. I move fast, you know what I'm saying? Like, but bro, you know what I'm saying? He done elevated, bro, and I like how he holding up, you know what I'm saying? He take care of his business, his kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a man, you know what I'm saying? Stamped it, yeah. Then he talking about, you know what I'm saying? He holding it down with his John. I ain't never seen him say some shit like this, so that's how I know he becoming into a man. We come from having plenty hoes and bitches, you hear me? Left to right, you hear me? Like, smashing nigga bitches, then they know it. What you gonna do about it? You know I'm smashing your bitch. Cause I'm juiced up. What you gonna do? You ain't got the juice. You gotta deal with it and come on. She come on. You know she been out with. Come on, man. But yeah, come on, this my day one though. Yeah, this shit going on though. I ain't gonna say too much. Come on, they know what's going on. I ain't really got.
Oh God, appreciate that, Trap. Man, I appreciate that. It's my brother, man. You know, I'm talking about young, bro. I'm talking about apartment buildings, like, you know, just from elementary to a nigga up grown, man. We in Memphis right now in Midtown, man. You know, we finna put this work in. Shout out RealToon, man. Shout out Ram, man. It's the city, Memphis. Brrr.
Had to.
Okay, Trap.
Had to.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room. What poppin', man? It's your boy NoLove, man. I'm out here on King Street, man. You know what I'm saying? This my auntie crib, man. R.I.P. Juanita. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got real history right here. You know what I'm saying? My cousin put a pistol in my head right there. He ain't pull it, though. You know what I'm saying? I came back down here with tears in my eyes, ready to kill him. But God wouldn't let me find him. You know what I'm saying? But my auntie gone, man. And, you know, this where it all started it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gamble right here, you know, auntie trap right here. All that, man. Everything was gravy, man. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, we just making this shit happen right now. You know what I'm saying? Just showing these folks the hood. You know what I'm saying? So, any type of questions, Tone?
What's so significant about your aunt? I see you mention her so much. You know what I mean? Like, this is the house where when you got kicked out from living with your mom, you came to live here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. You know, I came down here and lived with auntie for a minute. And, you know, auntie was the closest thing to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gamble her. She got everything for sale. You know what I'm saying? This is where the family come to when it's time to get together. You know what I'm saying? She held it together. My grandma died. Well, my auntie Jovita, I showed you out her shop in Frayser. She died. Then my grandma died, and then, you know, my auntie Nig, she been passed, and Juanita just died recently. You know what I'm saying? And this was her porch. This was her stomping grounds. I ain't make it to her funeral, but I just made it to her house. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just swell for me to just ride through here like that. But, you know, my history and my family, my upbringing is bigger than that. So I come through here and bring tune through here. This shit real history.
When you say, yo, it ain't just swell for you, like, can you elaborate?
Like you know, if the right type of motherfucker catch me down here, you know, it might be a problem. You know what I'm saying? It can really go down.
Over
you know
what
I'm saying?
though, like?
It's a lot of shit, bro. Just politics.
I know
You know
this
what
is
I'm saying?
Moneybag Yo's hood as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is actually the house where Finesse 2 times stayed.
Yeah, he stayed
You know
here
what I'm
too.
saying? Yeah, when he started the group.
Yeah.
What was the name of that group?
MGU.
MGU. And MGU, and we go to the side. With MGU was where he you know, I got ADHD, so I'll be having to move.
That's
you know
cool,
what I'm saying? But with MGU, that's actually where Black Youngster, Finesse, and Moneybag had a group together.
Right,
This is where Finesse met Moneybag.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you met Bag at, and that's where all them was at. Black Youngster. See that creek right there? Show that creek. Up through that creek, YP Hood Rich stayed over there. Black Youngster and them, all them used to be up through here. You know what I'm saying? This that stomping ground. You know what I'm saying? So walking home, man. King Road, we here. RealToon.
Real money.
Real money. Brr.
Wrong. You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
All right, where we at right now?
Okay, right now, it was a house right here. My
Okay.
auntie used to stay in this house right here, but it got shut down, you know what I'm saying? And they knocked it down for some reason, you know what I'm saying? And she moved across the street, you know what I'm saying? But me, black youngster, YP Hood Rich, my brother, all us used to be up through this cut, you know what I'm saying? Real hood shit going on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We in the trenches, man. You know what I'm saying? This walking home, this King Street. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And YP Hood Rich stayed right behind the cameraman.
So over there.
Yeah. So before Black Youngster signed CMG, I seen him out here late night, middle of the night, shooting his video, you know, with his merch on. Faded, you know what I'm saying? I was a young nigga watching this shit like, wow. To see a nigga go from the hood to that big, that's legendary, bro. And I was one of them. I was the young nigga out here. So now, you know, I'm able to come through this motherfucker and show folks where this shit was really birthed at. This where is it, bro. You know what I'm saying? King Road, walking home, 3rd Street, Mitchell High School. You know what I'm saying? We finna, I'm finna ride y'all up here, past the hood store. You know what I'm saying? I'm pass out past the hood store. And we're gonna get out these folk neighborhood. Shout out King Road, man. RP my auntie Juanita.
RP Juanita.
Everybody know Juanita. Everybody love Juanita. You feel me? So it's all good. Ain't no love.
All right, let's get your car, please.
Talking right here.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Man, we live right now in Memphis, Texas. Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? No love. Where we at?
We on Lamar Street, man.
The whole stroll.
Yeah, man, the whole squad, they just seen it, man. They out there on feet right now. As soon they red now, they walking.
It's going on.
I'm in the city, man. You know, I told a story about, you know, when we got in the jam and shit like that. We on Lamar, we at the club where that shooting happened at. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here on feet, and it was, like I said, man, it was a real tragic situation, man. You know, shit got ugly, you know what I'm saying? But we here on the land, so this the front of the club, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? And this the entry and shit like that.
And this is Moneybag Yo's hood.
Yeah, we about 15 minutes from your hood. About 15 minutes away.
Right.
20 minutes. But this is side. All right, so we on the parking lot, you know what I'm saying, where this action happened at, you know what I'm saying?
No love.
What's up with it?
No love.
Who it?
Man, I just know you off the
Okay,
Facebook, man.
okay,
Yeah.
100, 100. Where you from, bro?
Man, I'm from right here, man.
Oh, yeah?
Eat me bad nigga, man.
Yeah, I'm just giving these folk, man, a view of, you know, some...
Go live before these folks the same thing. I'm with no love. You don't mind, baby.
Nah, cause we filming right now. I wanna go and knock this shit out. This shit, yup. But we out here, man. You know, this is where the entrance at, the front entrance, this where everything happened at. And the round the side right there, you know, we had to come in from 2 different ways. You know what I'm saying? And
You were talking about this on your little podcast.
yeah.
Did a show and
Just do a record instead of a live, bro. I'm out here on feet. I'm recording, so you go live. You telling everybody where you at right now. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna put you on like that.
Right.
Got you.
All right. But yeah, so we came in from 2 different ways, man, and them folk did they thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna walk out around the side over here, Shadowbrook across the street, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk out around the side, you know what I'm saying? Who are that? I'm around the side. This is the Viaduct right here where you can come up under here. What's up with it? Yeah, who that is? Solo? Now you look for me,
Y'all don't believe me, man.
Yeah, I'll make sure bro ain't on live, bro. There's a video.
I got you, bro.
100, man. Hey, man. 100, man. In the east, I'm cooler. Everything gravy.
East side shit, go
Talk your
ahead.
shit, talk your
Yeah, on some east side shit, you hear me? On some real shit, nigga, my nigga Solo. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. We Parkway Village, you hear me?
Okay, then.
Trade 118, you know what I'm saying? This you see where we at, you hear me? Hey, you see where we at?
Yeah,
Hey,
man, we in Parkway
right,
Village,
you
man, but yeah, man, this Riverside, the homicide, man, you know what I'm saying? South Memphis shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Put your pinkies and your thumbs up, you hear me?
South Memphis shit, fingers and thumbs.
walk y'all in and show y'all the inside. This nigga still went live, bro. I told y'all to not don't let that nigga go live around me, man. What's up, homie? Y'all good?
God, what's up,
That was up, coolin'. So this where we entered it right here. Come on in, man. This where we entered it, you know what I'm saying? Come on in. This where we entered it, man. This the building. But they used to have a door right here. What's up, homie? You all right? I'm just handling my business, showing them folks the city, you hear me? But look, hey, what happened to the door there right here? No, I'm saying, where the dough go? They put the wall up, man. You know what I'm saying? The club shut down. Y'all remember that big ass shooting that happened at this motherfucker? Nah, I'm talking about this joint. This motherfucker got rocked a few years ago. Yeah. Yeah, this the inside. Y'all be easy, man. I ain't gonna. Come on, man. Go on, shout the hood out one time, man. Shout me out too. You know my name and everything. Shout it out. Come on, man. Show them tell me.
Yeah, this a hotel. This Parkway Village, man. You know what I'm talking about? This Trey, y'all. You know, finesse, bro. You know. Everybody know.
Don't be no groupie now.
I ain't no group. I know them though. Ah, okay. But yeah, we in Parkway Village, y'all.
100. Brr. Walter Simmons, baby. Oh, she knows something for real. 2959, Jewel Lewis. 100. Hey, I see you, homie. Much respect, homie. Much respect, homie. You hear me? Y'all boy, get y'all money, man. I'm just riding through the city. Yeah, bro, I'm building. Like, when I get there, I'm coming home, bro. On God. 100. All right. Nigga still went live. Wow, man. Fuck. Shout out Parkway Village, man. Them folks out here on feet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, no pump faking, man. This shit real life, you know what I'm saying? You know, we just pulled up out the blue. We been vlogging all day. She to my tray, I got my bonnet on. Tuned down, laughing. Yeah, man, we in the heart of the city. Watch yourself, man. Watch yourself. All right, man, get them folks, man. You know what I'm saying? Every block we hit, man, it's a tragedy, man. Every block we hit, man, you gonna see lights. Let's roll, P. Hey, what poppin', man? It's NoLove. RealToon, what poppin'?
Man, NoLove got me out here in the trenches. It done got dark. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, we in the shot.
Memphis feel a little different when it get dark.
You feeling this shit?
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? We done been and got, man, banana pudding, man. We done, Makita's cookies, man. We done, you know. So we in East Memphis, man. We in the Shadowbrook Apartments. Man, in one of my interviews, I spoke about, you know, when I was 14, the first time I seen somebody die, I was asked, when did I jump off the porch? And after I seen that, that's when I jumped off the porch, got me a revolver. But me and my 4 guys, my partners was standing out here, and, you know, we had just left the store. And they was like, man, we finna go back to the store, get some more cigars. Something in my mind told me, like, I ain't walking back to no store. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even that type of person. Like, everywhere my guys go, I go. So, you know, they took off walking, and soon they hit the corner. After a while, man, I ain't hear number ties and shots. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to walk y'all over there to where I actually seen his body laying there. It ain't that far from here if y'all want to walk. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, like, this shit is real history, bro. Like, this shit fucked my mind up, bro. Like, I still think about it to this day. Like, damn, imagine if I was out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to be who I am today. That's why I'm so blessed. That's why I get out and, you know, I want to feel my people, see my people. Just because they hurting or whatever, they still on a corner on a block, you know, they don't mean, you know, because this shit can change overnight, bro. You can go buy a $5 scratch-off ticket and be a millionaire the next day. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on nobody, man. No love.
How far are you?
Action. Okay, good. Hey, bro, so your phone been dead? Okay. It's all good. Everything still on track? Okay. Let me know what the business is.
I'm finna call you right back, bro. Call you right back.
Okay, bet. All right. saying? Oh, my motherfucker. Alright. Boy, this left. This ain't where it's at right here. It's on the other street right here. Saying this where it happened at right here. This our basketball court right here is toe down. You know what I'm saying? Let me roll the one down so you can see. You know, we really had real games right here. But I'm gonna pull right over here where he was laying at. Right here on the ground. It's the exact spot where he had passed it. You know what I'm saying? His brother stayed in his apartment down here on the left, and you know, while he was, you know what I'm saying, bleeding out, his brother came, ran down here and pulled his dread. He had dreads in his head. He was pulling the dreads out his head, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching this shit happen. Ran back home, you know what I'm saying? My grandma's house, my auntie, you know, let her know, you know what I'm saying? And man, you know, this shit traumatized me, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's a crazy story, like, that I had to live. Then I had to go back to school with that type of shit on my mind, bro. Imagine this shit affecting you. You know what I'm saying? I had to take it out on the football field, you know what I'm saying? But that type of shit, it's an unexplainable pain so young. So, you know, with you not being so young and not knowing how to really control your emotions once you deal with something like that, it makes you, it turn you to a monster, and it make your fear rise real high at the same time, and it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can overplay situations because your mind fucked up from what you done been through, the trauma that you done been through, and the things you done seen. You know what I'm saying? But we pulling out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shadowbrook Apartments. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got too much time left. I would take it out through Kingston and Getwell and American Way. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's gonna be, you know, enough time. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, home of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no love. You know what I'm saying? We timing out, man. I'm gonna catch up with y'all. Brr, get that sign right there. Shadowbrook Apartments. RealToon. Real money. Blitz. I got my own cereal. I got chips. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just young entrepreneur, man. I grew up in Memphis. I done stayed on every side of the city. Yeah. And I'm actually doing real well right now, you know, with what I do. Okay. And independent business, entrepreneur. Yeah. So, you know, no disrespect or nothing. I just want to come through and get these scenes, you know what I'm saying? I know you doing your job too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
what's your name?
NoLove.
NoLove.
You better call me NoLove. Yeah.
Okay, good.
You ain't never heard of Finesse Gang? You listen to rap music?
No, I don't, bro.
Okay. you from Memphis?
Yes, sir.
Where you grow up at? What side?
Downtown Memphis, turn that bill, man.
Oh, okay then. Yeah. You was right in the mix.
The Fowler home, between the garden, Lemoyne Garden.
Okay.
All around.
Oh, you stay in Lemoyne Garden?
Over there by the garden. Then we stay in the garden.
Yeah.
I stayed in the Fowler home. Once we moved to Fowler home, we moved to Lemoyne, over there by Lemoyne Garden on William Street. William and Porter.
Yeah, so I grew up in Lemoyne Garden. You ever heard of Walter Simmons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in Walter Simmons. That's where I was born and raised at, 2959 Jewish Lewis.
In the garden. Who you know over there?
You know, my grandma used to stay over there. I was young. You know what I'm saying? But
on what part you? Leno Mall, McDowell?
Over there by McDowell,
Yeah. Okay.
On there.
Yeah.
Well, say no more, man. Hey, can you shout me out on the camera? NoLove for the entrepreneurship. Yeah. Shout out to NoLove, man. You know what I'm saying? For handling this business the proper way. You know, ain't nothing wrong with coming home, man, getting it in, but we can't let nothing stop us, man. God bless y'all, G.
Thank you, too.
All right, bet.
I enjoy it, man.
NoLove.
You know what I'm saying?
Cut.
New money.
Hey, you can roll me a wood, too? Look at the weed right here. Por favor.
That was my ask her too, nigga. Everybody asking.
Por favor.
I can call you Tim.
You can call me something real. I prefer real.
I'm trying to be playing the scene, you know what I'm saying? Get my mic good. Man, this shit make me feel so
now,
good.
what I want y'all to do is, y'all can start like this, but y'all walk this way, and y'all can kind of like.
Cause we gotta get that keep out, all that's good B-roll.
Get closer, get closer. Action.
What's poppin', man? Motherfucker got 5 seconds, 3 arm gone. What's up, Toon? What going on?
Where we at right now?
Man, we in Frayser right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You know,
In the trenches.
we in the trenches with it right now, man. And I'm gonna give y'all a little tour of where, you know, me and my brothers and my little sister, where we grew up at, and a little history.
So this right here was like the hood store.
Yeah, this is a hood store right here. This the food market. Now, for all the people that's in Memphis watching, everybody know who EP the Paper Chase is. You know what I'm saying?
You get closer this way because you're the one explaining kind of. So
you need to be by the store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody kind of know this store. Everybody kind of know this food mart. You know, everybody know EP the Paper Chaser. You know what I'm saying? You know, he do this little dance like this here. Ooh, I'm still doing this. You know what I'm saying? He was real viral back then. You know, I was a young nigga, bro, seeing niggas doing this shit. So, you know, this the hood store where everybody used to come to. Unfortunately, I ain't been here in a minute. I see that 9 shut down. But we finna go for a walk, man. We on the west side right now. Westside Middle School, right on the back side, right here on the other street. You know, Boogie neighborhood, right there on the other street. Maybe, you know, I might take y'all through there. But let's get a little history, man, on NoLove, man. You know what I'm saying? The gang.
No
Come
love.
on, walk with me, man. Let's go to the hood.
Cut. So like he say, shit, this where my brother tried to kill himself, nigga, and he point, we get that exact spot to bring them in with us.
Oh, I think this a good. I think this a good start to go in the park.
All right, that's cool.
Right there. Nigga hopped out the car. Hey, NoLove got real fans.
P, everywhere I go, P, I'm in my
You
city.
got real
You know
fans.
this shit crazy if I'm in my city.
Did you
P.
have them before the podcast?
Damn right, P, out of town. Like motherfucker catch me out of town somewhere and damn they go NoLove. Like,
But it ain't stopped though, P.
It ain't
like
stopped.
it ain't stopped.
It ain't stopped.
It ain't stopped. Bro, that podcasting bigger than what niggas think. Fool. Like it's bigger than rap. I'm telling niggas it's bigger than rap, bro. It's bigger than rap. That rap shit.
Now, NoLove,
I ain't
can I
never
have
see
you
this shit
point to
coming.
that sign over there? It says shot over there. I'm gonna say when. So, and then explain it again.
so explain what I just did, counter.
Yeah, explain what we did. What and then, yeah, can you come closer to RealToon too?
Yup.
There we go. Cause I'm trying to get that shot. All right. Action.
All right, man, we in Frayser right now, you know what I'm saying? You know, Murder 8, you know what I'm saying? We over here by the west side. And this the hood store right here behind me. You know, everybody that know EP, Paper Chaser, that's where he shot his famous video, Paper Chase video. And we on the west side, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna take y'all through the hood, through our apartments, where a lot of the history went down it. You know what I'm saying? Me, my brother, Finesse 2 times. This where we grew up at, you know, when, you know, a nigga barely had anything. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was no type of sign of success over here. You know what I'm saying? And in our house, my brother used to, you know, he used to rap. And, you know, back then we used to have, come on, Toon. You know, back then we used to have CDs and shit, actual CDs. So I never forget it, bro. My brother had a song called Yellow. And the junk was so fucking bumping, bro, and he burnt it out on the CDs. And I was going to the corner store, bro, trying to sell them hoes when he was nobody. You know what I'm saying? That shit was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, man.
So Westside Manor is where we at.
Well, that's Westside Mountain. It's right now, 931 Frayser Boulevard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so we entering into our, you know, our apartments. Once we left Tudweiler, you know what I'm saying, we started moving around. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cut.
Cut. You want to stop it when you say cut?
Yeah, let me say cut. Let me say cut. Let me say cut.
Okay, let's rock then. We
cut.
finna do
I'll
some
start
history.
cutting.
We're gonna hit the block. We're gonna hit the whole block, fool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to get that walking in. We damn near need that. I like that west side, cause see that more B-roll is more editing. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's where I'm
the
just getting,
B-roll
like,
should be,
simple ass.
but the B-roll should be a part of the hood vlog. It's like a vlog, a simple.
That's what I got you, nigga.
Yeah.
I got you, trust me. But all right, so what I want y'all to do is basically for this part now is y'all just the focus of the shot for this slight B-roll was this. So this is gonna be a fixed shot until y'all walk past. Once y'all walk past, I follow, rotate, and then y'all continue the conversation.
Okay. Yeah, man, so we walking inside the projects, you know what I'm saying? We walking inside the projects on the west side. And this neighborhood right here, bro, is very important to me. And this something that really stick with me a lot. Like I really like, you know, sit back, bro, and I meditate on these days because, you know, I was growing. And where I'm at now, I know that my mind did completely transition, you know, from where it was at. My brother protect me from all the bullshit, but they'll let me get a little action in. But they was full-fledged robbing niggas, like coming home with TVs, guns, shotguns, trunk full of shotguns, TVs. My brother bring me everything so he won't have to have it while he back out moving around. So right here, let me get this thing, come here right fast. So one day my brother and my cousin was parked right here. They was real close and we was parked right here and it was a lady on the back side of the apartments. She had just got her tax money. So they were, you know, they were plotting to kick her door in. You know what I'm saying? And they was parked right here, and I came out and they was plotting it. I jumped in the back seat and heard them talking about it. So they were like, Trey, go around there and look through their window and see what they doing. So I looked through the window. They was on the floor, just on the mattress, having sex. You know what I'm saying? So I came back and told them. When I told them, they were like, all right, go home. You know what I'm saying? They always told me, go home. But I was still in like middle school, so, you know, it made sense. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't let me get to the action, but I witnessed it happen. So once they made the plot and I went home, I'm gonna show y'all, you know, where they kicked the door in and shit, but I'm finna take y'all around here to where the house is. You know what I'm saying? RealToon, real money in the room, man. We in Memphis, Tennessee right now, full action. What's going on, OG?
So when you say your brother, you referring to Finesse 2 Times?
Finesse 2 Times, yeah.
Now, he was robbing that hard?
Damn right, bro. I'm talking about like one of his robbery charges. They tried to pick him out in the you know, the stand up. You know, they line people up and try to point you out. But you know, he had paid a nigga in the jail to cut his dreads out and paid a nigga to tie it in his head. And paid a nigga for like some glasses, like some Derma glasses. And the lady couldn't even identify him. He beat that robbery. Smooth criminal. All right, so that building, this house right here, that number 1 at the bottom, you know, my brother was young as hell. Finesse was young as hell. He was fucking with a grown bitch, you know what I'm saying? She probably had like 5, 6, 7 kids. So, you know, when tax time came around, that bitch had that bankroll, you know what I'm saying? But bro had his hands on her, and this was her house. So, you know, that nigga was a teenager and fucking on that grown lady. Excuse my language. But, you know, sexual interactions having his way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to walk y'all around the front of our apartment. Right now, man, I guess it's kind of dry. They done remodeled these joints because they used to be a different color. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess it ain't a whole lot of action going on no more. So, I'm finna lead y'all right up to where we lived at. So this where we live. Hey, amigo. Hola. So this where we live. I ran up these steps 1,000 times, up and down, walking with my backpack, uniform clothes on. You know what I'm saying? And this was our house. I'm not sure if somebody live here right now, but this was our crib, man. This where it started. And my brother, Finesse 2 Times, he tells stories of, you know, his mental health issues and shit like that. We actually witnessed him jump off the rails. He get mad enough, he jump, you know what I'm saying, hurt himself, you know what I'm saying? And
intentionally hurt himself?
Intentionally, yeah.
What would be the goal there?
Out of just being mad, like just, you know, being mad and going through whatever he going through. It's like that was a way of taking his anger out.
He felt like hurting himself would hurt whomever was hurting him, or?
Maybe that was the idea, but I think it was more of hurting himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what made his mind, because if you look at his arm, he got cuts when he cut himself, and he was doing that shit before he went to jail and when he went. So, you know, I don't know, bro. It was just, he was going through a lot mentally. Like, his mind was gone. It's like he always wanted more. It's like it wasn't never enough. More and more. It's like he was destined to have, you know what I'm saying, to be fortunate because he was ready to crash himself, bro, until he made it. You know what I'm saying? I literally witnessed it.
I hate to laugh too, but it's just like crazy.
It's funny, P, and I didn't understand a lot of it, but that's where his mind was. But I understand him now. So let's hit the block.
So you think he tried to kill himself at one point by hopping off of this?
Right, hopping off the rail.
How'd your mom respond to that?
She didn't understand it either. You know what I'm saying? But ever since the houses that we grew up in, we ain't never see that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, as he got older and just started going through shit, bro, you know, I guess he just wanted more.
It was more like when he became a teenager.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of grown, but teenage, because if I was in the 8th grade, he 3 years older than me. So that probably was, he probably was maybe 3 years older than me out of the 8th grade. So maybe 10th grade or something like that.
Hell no.
Man, Toon running from a waltz. Oh, Toon running from a waltz. Let's get out of here. Yeah, man. You know, you don't stay around for a problem, man. You see a problem,
come on,
move around
out of there. Yeah, I'm gonna beat my feet, man. I ain't
right.
about to play with that waltz.
All right, so we in the backside of our projects, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, remind y'all, I was in about the 8th grade around this time. Right here on this concrete, you know, in Memphis, we have to draw our own lines and shit like that. This is where the basketball goal was. All right, so this is where the basketball goal was. And actually, one day, one of my brother baby mamas stabbed him out here. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah. We were playing his first baby mama. We were playing basketball out here, and they got to arguing. And man, some type of way, she came out with a knife and stuck him about 4 times. He went to the hospital. My mama didn't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? But
what ended up happening to the baby mama?
Nothing. You know, didn't nobody call the police on her. Nothing. That's what they do. They fight.
Was this the same one he got the domestic violence charge on?
Yes.
It's just wild how, you know, she could stab him up and he go to jail for, you know,
right.
I'm not advocating for it.
Right.
But it's just wild to me because, you know, you would say something like that and people would demonize him and look at him like, oh, he's just a bad woman beater. He's infamous. You know what I'm saying? He had anger issues as a child, mommy problems, shit like that. Whole time, he done got hit up.
They never get the real story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They always hear, you know, what they want to hear, the laws. So, you know, behind closed doors, y'all, she was abused. Like, she wanted to fight. You know, I done seen them folk fall on the floor, fighting each other with pots, pans. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, their relationship was real violent.
And he liked it.
He liked that type of shit, yeah, because he went back and fucked with her again. So you had to like it. Right. You feel me? So, yeah, man, it's real history right here. We couldn't do nothing else. You know, we played basketball all day long and, you know, took it in, went home. But in this house right here, at the bottom, my mama best friend stayed right here. They been friends since I was a kid. I call her my auntie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Shell, man. You know, R.I.P. Malik. You know what I'm saying? She had 10 kids. So you can only imagine when tax time came and they stayed that close to us. My mama tax money and her tax money, they was up 20 ball for the new year. You know what I'm saying? 10 kids, imagine how much that is. But that was their house, and they live way more poor than us. I hate to say that. But, you know, even though we stayed in a little small apartment, my mama had nice furniture. We had rooms, and, you know, it was decent. But they spot was the opposite. Let's walk around the back. I'm going to give y'all a little more info.
Cut.
No love. All right, like I told y'all, you know, I hate to say this, but, you know, you know, we done lived it, and it's over now. You know, but my brother was the real robbers. He was the nigga that lead his partners to go handle this wax. So I'm gonna give you a quick design. You see that dough right there? That dough right there? I literally sat on the back step and watched my brother and my cousin come from this creek right here, this gate one right here. They come through this creek, running through the field and kick that dough in. I heard it. I heard everything that happened, bro. I was sitting on the steps. You know what I'm saying? All you heard, boom, and number hollering, woo, 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 woo. But, you know, them folks ended up putting the police on my brother. And that's when, you know, they came to identify him and point him out, but they couldn't identify him. So let's keep walking. Let's keep walking. Matter of fact, let's go this way. Let's go this way, Toon. Let me show y'all our back step area where I witnessed this happen at. So, you know, back then, these are projects. This motherfucker used to be packed. You know what I'm saying? You know, you had to fight.
Yeah.
You had to fight. You know, as you can see, it's 1,000 wasses out here. So, you know, if you ain't no hard body and you can't take no sting, you might as well don't even come outside. No love. All right, I'm glad that this door open because before we go in here, it's a step.
Go in there.
It's some steps that lead up to more houses. You know what I'm saying, Tom?
tight.
So I always have visions, bro, of me sitting on this stairway. And you know, it's a blessing for me to be here right now and to give y'all this story because I always have flashbacks to this because this is where a lot of it started. So this is where I smoked my first blunt at. You know, I was sitting right here. You know, I was sitting right here, and I'll never forget it. I rolled me a blunt up, you know, my first blunt, that bitch was...
I'm gonna change the millimeters so it's more intimate. Action.
No love. All right, look. So this is where I rolled my first blunt up at. I actually, you know what I'm saying, witnessed my brother, my cousin, you know what I'm saying. Shout out Nook, man. You know what I'm saying. Them folks really kick those. You know what I'm saying. From this staircase, I rolled my first blunt and I smoked it. I actually sat here outside of it and watched my brother get plugged into a gang from right here. You know what I'm saying? RIP J Mob, you know, he stayed next door to us downstairs. And that was my brother, big homie. He dead now. But you know, we was back and forth to Cali. He took me on his wings. I spent more time with him. But
So plugged and jumped are the same thing?
Huh?
Plugged and, like, when you say plugged, you mean like jumped?
Yeah, you know, I'm Vice Lord. You know, we don't fight each other in, so we ain't getting jumped in like bloods, you know what I'm saying? But you getting sworn in.
Right. So where were they at exactly?
They actually left out of here. Like I told you, I was young, so they wouldn't let me follow them. But I knew what they was doing because it was my brother and like 2 or 3 more other guys. And, you know, they just walked straight out the building from back here and walked off. I guess they went back there toward the cut or toward the low-key little spot, and they did it. You know what I'm saying? So from that point on, my brother was affiliated. And, you know, I lost my virginity over here in these apartments. You know what I'm saying? I give y'all that. But, yeah, man, this is where I first experienced my first blunt at. You know what I'm saying? Probably with some Reggie. But I was high as a bird when I went in there.
Back in the day, that Reggie was...
Man, that Reggie was that shit.
Yeah.
You know, you feel me?
I'm just saying.
And like I said, right across the walkway, my brother had a grown lady. So that was basically his house. You know what I'm saying? And I had a girlfriend named Tiffany that stayed on the other street. You know, but I lost my virginity to her. You know what I'm saying? I was just sticking. I ain't know what I was doing, but I was sticking. And the crazy thing is, my brother was laying on the couch sleep, and I come out the room, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even finished. So when I come out the room, I tell my brother I just got me some. He asked me, "Did you finish?" I said, "Nah." He said, "Nigga, you still a virgin." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's real history right here. And it's an honor to come and sit right here with RealToon, man. You know, where this shit started and was birthed. No
Real
love.
money in the room. Cut. All right, we'll do.
All right.
Yeah, my bad, fool. I got a client, one of my big dog clients.
Yeah. I feel that.
You know,
business down.
yeah, I had to.
Come on now, the business.
Yeah,
man.
hey, when it runs hot like that, if we get a chance to break, just turn it off, give it some time to rest, cause
Yeah, man, in the middle of this motherfucking project, you had to be hard, man. You really had to be cut like that. Right now, we standing on the ring. We call this the ring right here. Anybody got a problem or anything, they get in this ring. You know what I'm saying? And the rules is like, if a nigga whoop you out this joint or you fall, whoever family or whoever riding on your side, whoever fall, they can jump them. They can jump them. And this right here, you had the box. These things right here, they been right here for years. So you fall over this or whatever, your ass is done. You know what I'm saying? But this the spot. You know, mamas had no problem with, if you had a problem with somebody, your ass had to come out here to the ring and box it out. And we gonna go back home. And tomorrow we gonna walk to school together. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is a very important part of the projects, man. The ring right here. Let's go.
Now, these are the same projects that you actually fought Big Boogie in?
Right.
Or Big Boogie's brother?
I fought Big Boogie brother back here on his backside right here.
And Big Boogie was staying here too?
Yeah, Boogie was staying right on the back street. Hopefully we be able to ride through there. I can show you where Boogie used to live. But, you know, I never forget it, man. My mama pulled me out the house and we walked around the back right here. Everybody was outside and shit. And you know, that's kind of what made me a man. Like, I honored the way that my mama thought. And when you young and you a kid in the hood, you look at it like, damn, you know, your mama.
I started back working with the nigga I filed the claim on.
Okay, so, you know, this where it went down at, you know, this where I fought Boogie brother at, right here on this concrete. And like I said, you know, if y'all seen the interview, I told y'all how my mama told him to go get his mama. You know what I'm saying? And they stayed. These bitch keep doing it, bro.
I don't even know. I'm really just about to lock this access. Lock this access as well. Let's do it now.
You rolling? You rolling?
Action.
No love. All right, so this where the fight was at. You know what I'm saying? My mama brought me out here. You know,
fight with Big Boogie.
Yeah, Boogie brother. You know what I'm saying? His name was done. And we fought right here. And my mama told him to go through that cut. They used to stay back there in that neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? My mama told him, go get your mama and then come back and fight. He came back through the cut. He said, my mama don't want to see it. So we can go and do this shit. My mama told me, take your shirt off and tie your shoes up. And like I said, you know, your elders, your parents, you know what I'm saying, you would think like they'll totally be against it. But my mama, she made me face the streets. You know what I'm saying? Take your shirt off, tie your shoes up. And we fought. I went home. My mama played some music. I'll never forget it in that apartment I just showed you. I'm in the bathroom washing my face. I had some little cuts on me. And she was playing the music. She came in, she was like, yeah, all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. After that, man, it wasn't no more problems. You know what I'm saying? You know, so shout out to Mon Dude for, you know, making sure a nigga got hard. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
All right, so let's do it, man. I'm gonna walk out on the other side. You cut it, really.
Cut!
You go over here. All right, so this the back of the projects right here, too. My best friend used to stay right here. In this building, you know what I'm saying? It burnt down.
How long ago did it burn down?
It was back then. It was back then, so they still
And it's
ain't
still up?
Yeah, they still ain't remodeled that.
Come on, Memphis, y'all gotta do better. I ain't gonna lie to you. The city of Memphis, not the people of Memphis, but the city of Memphis, y'all have to do better, bro. Ain't no way 9-10 years ago that this burnt down ruins. These are ruins.
It may be longer than 10 years ago. This was my partner house. I used to come
like
over.
they don't reinvest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't reinvest.
Are they still projects or is it Section 8 housing or how are these?
I think it's Section 8 housing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's Section 8 housing. I was too young to know if my mom was paying rent or not. I'm not sure. But this was my partner. This led up to my partner spot. And it's crazy that this shit burnt down because I spent a lot of time over here. I spent more time over here than I did at home. You know what I'm saying? But
boy, this is dangerous.
Yeah, man.
This is dangerous. Go up there. You bad. Bad, you and the cameraman bad.
You know what I'm saying? So this two sides.
Hey, get me walking up so they can see. And hey, look out. Get me walking up and show them the stairs, bro. Yeah, bro. Like these stairs this is dangerous. This is not no. I ain't never had to deal with this in Texas, bro. It's missing.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No love.
Yeah, all this shit was beat up back then too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that the fire burnt it all the way down. But this
my
was
struggle.
This was the
struggle. Show that struggle. Yeah, show that struggle. When we go up some stairs, oh nah.
Don't fall through it, P.
No love, bro.
You might end up at the bottom, P. Don't fall.
No love. We don't got insurance.
I gotta make sure you straight.
Ain't no workman's comp. Ain't none of that going on.
Can't get hurt in Memphis, man. But this was my this was the bedroom, and there was a bathroom right there. As you can see.
You can see the mirror.
You can see get that mirror. You can see the mirror.
You can see the bathtub. Little ass bathtub.
Look at that little ass tub, man. That's how we living.
Little ass bathroom, period.
That's how we living, man. They gotta put their feet up on the sink just to, you know, really wash. You know what I'm saying? We're in the trenches, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out RealToonTV, man. You know, real raw and uncut shit. And my partner see this, you know what I'm saying? I put on for you, you know. This where we, man, ate cereal, you know, laugh, giggle, you know, real memories, man. This bitch burnt down, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay.
No homo. Or did he?
I don't know who that is. Mm-hmm.
No love, P. You want to do this dangerous ass shit, folks.
I wish he was down there so he can.
That's what I'm saying. He need to go down there. Go down there.
This is the B-roll from this side.
Okay, all right. But yeah, man. You know, window shield. You know, you can see the whole block from right here. It usually be a door. You know what I'm saying? Usually be a door. But this the back side of it. This the block. You know what I'm saying? So you know, if we ever had to come over here and handle some business, we'll have them guys on the roof. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
No love. You feel me? But yeah, Toon, man, this the hood, man. You know, Memphis, Tennessee, man, the finest. And as y'all can see, man, this shit real rut. It's real. You know, it's a blessing, man, for us to come up out the hood and you know, be as successful as we is in the hood, coming from the hood. You know. Yeah, man. So, you know, like back here, you can see the whole block. You can see the whole projects. You know what I'm saying? Niggas standing on top of roofs and shit like that. You know, it's amazing that, you know, maybe 2%, you know, especially Memphis is small. You know what I'm saying? North Memphis, South Memphis, East Memphis, 30 minutes from each other. You know what I'm saying? And people call this the country, but it's really not the country. This Memphis. Ain't no horses and pigs and all the chickens and shit running around here. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. But it's a blessing, you know.
Taken.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing for us to, you know, be out a small percentage, 2%, you know what I'm saying, of us make it out of our hood, not only alive, but actually, you know, build wealth and income for not only you and your family, but also other families. Because we know a lot of motherfuckers eat behind, you know, this talent, these gifts. So, you know, you only live once, man, and I'm here, you know, in the flesh to show y'all, you know, the beginnings and how it happened and how everything was molded. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing. Shout out RealToonTV. No love.
No love. Cut. Get up. I'm from the trenches too, P. I'm from the country though. This what we do.
All right.
You know, but y'all grew up with this shit. This man say no love.
Come on, Toon. You know, niggas
I'm scared of heights.
Niggas scared to come over here, man. This home of the first 48. If you don't know, man, and you ain't been watching Memphis, Memphis is the home of the first 48, man. You know, major shout out to Louisiana, Alabama, and
St. Louis.
You know, but Memphis one of a kind, man. You know, I gotta put on for my city. I gotta put on for my city.
FaceTime.
You feel me? So, you know, niggas scared to come out here, man. You know, most niggas come out here on this block with 900 niggas. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's me and Toon, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the cameraman. You know what I'm saying?
We'll keep that shit raw. We in the Crips and crevices of Memphis, you know what I'm saying? We got the
Real money.
cameraman. Look at the cameraman. Hey, come get the cameraman. Get the cameraman. Get the cameraman. Nigga, this real camera action right here. If you ain't doing this, if you not camped out like you trying to snipe something, you know what I'm saying, then you ain't shooting right. You ain't got the right shooter. Understand what I'm saying? This real cut action. You know what I'm saying? We in the Crips and crevices of Memphis, Texas. Memphis, Tennessee.
No
you know what I'm
love.
saying? No love.
Yeah, man.
So this action.
Shout out to Percy. Hey, what poppin', man? It's No Love. RealToon, what poppin'?
Man, No Love got me out here in the trenches. It done got dark. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, man, we in the shit.
Memphis feel a little different when it get dark.
You feeling this shit?
Yeah, I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? We done been and got, man, banana pudding, man. We done, Makita's cookies, man. We done, you know. So, we in East Memphis, man. We in the Shadowbrook Apartments. Man, in one of my interviews, I spoke about, you know, when I was 14, the first time I seen somebody die, I was asked, when did I jump off the porch? And after I seen it, that's when I jumped off the porch, got me a revolver. But me and my 4 guys, my partners was standing out here, and, you know, we had just left the store. And they was like, man, we finna go back to the store, get some more cigars. Something in my mind told me, like, I ain't walking back to no store. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even that type of person. Like, everywhere my guys go, I go. So, you know, they took off walking. And soon they hit the corner. After a while, man, I ain't hear number ties and shots. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to walk y'all over there to where I actually seen his body laying there. It ain't that far from here if y'all want to walk. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like this shit is real history, bro. Like this shit fucked my mind up, bro. Like I still think about it to this day. Like, damn, imagine if I was out there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be who I am today. That's why I'm so blessed. That's why I get out and, you know, I want to feel my people, see my people. Just because they hurting or whatever, they still on a corner on the block, you know, they don't mean, you know, because this shit can change overnight, bro. They can go buy a $5 scratch-off ticket and be a millionaire the next day. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on nobody, man. No love.
No love. How far are you to